Hello, everybody. I've been saying hi as everybody came in, but no Mooney. Don't buy a horse. They're expensive. So, how is everybody doing? It's been hotter than hell here. I think over most of the country it's hot. Unusually hot here. And of course, I don't have air conditioners, so if you hear the fan running in the background, that's the way it goes. Hey, Diego, how are you? There's not very many people here yet. I'll wait a few minutes and I'll show everybody the cards I'm going to give away tonight. Saturday night, I'm going to do a live stream and do hey Big D. Yes, it's damn hot. Hi Kiwi. What was I saying? Oh, Saturday night, I'm going to do an auction. Try to raise up enough money to get myself to the camping trip. I got to reserve a cabin here pretty quick. And the camping trip is coming up in less than a month. Hi, GRB. It's hot here, GRB. Very hot. Hi, Janice. It's been in the high 80s, and it's going to be for the rest of the week at least. Oh, you got the guppy. Great. Very good. I haven't sent out any cards this week. I apologize to everybody that won last week, so I got to get to the mail. And I got some going out to more Patreons too. But I got to get to the mailbox. Actually, not the mailbox because they took the mailbox. So now I've got to park and go into the post office, put on my mask and all that good stuff. I can't just drive by and drop the mail off anymore because there's no more mailbox. Hi, Fish Dreams. So do you guys want to see the cards that I did for tonight? Like I said, I'm going to do an auction Saturday. So Saturday is the big auction for the month. No, actually, Jesse, it's one of your guppies off of Instagram. Oh, hi, Lori. So, cards. First off, I have this cougar. Ginger said something on Patreon about wanting to buy it after she gets paid. So I'm going to kind of hang on to it and see if she still wants it. And if she doesn't, I'll put it in the giveaways for Saturday night stream. But it's a little brown pencil cougar. If I can get it out of the glare somewhat. Okay. Now for the ones I'm going to give away, I did a little landscape from Yellowstone. It's a tree growing up out of some rocks. I know, not too exciting, but I did it, so it's in the giveaways. So it kind of works better if I hold it back a little ways. So that's going to be one of the giveaways. The other two are both from awkward positions. I probably shouldn't have done them, but this, believe it or not, is a camel eating some grass. And she was kind of fun to do. She's kind of in a... Camels are always in an awkward position to do a drawing. But straight on, that's not real good. And she's kind of straight on, but it was kind of a fun drawing to do. And she's got some wicked eyelashes and stuff. Here, I don't know if you can see it very good. I'm going to give that one away tonight. It was kind of fun to do. And then the other one is a tree swallow. Not a barn swallow, but a tree swallow. And it's kind of turned. It's kind of an awkward position. I shouldn't have tried it, but this is its tail here because it's kind of got its butt towards you. And then the side, and then its wing going down there. It was in a tree by its nest, so. And I was kind of looking up at it. It doesn't show the colors very good. It's got some real nice blues and stuff in it. But anyway, that's going to be one of the giveaways of the tree swallow. It does look like E.T. Thanks, Diego. Yeah, the camel, like I say, was just kind of fun. So those are the 3 giveaways for tonight. We got the landscape one and the camel, the goofy camel, and a tree swallow. Oh, Jess, how is you? Lurking while collecting live foods for my fish. Cool. And Lori, you thought it was a hairy ostrich? They do kind of look similar from the front. Camels, you have to really get them. Oh, hi, Stilia. A catfish cherry raid. Cool. Cool. So I'll say hi to Catfish Terry because he must be in here someplace. Tonight I have iced coffee because it is hotter than hell. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Daniken. Which Daniken do we have? Do we have Danny or do we have Kenny? Hi, Stephen, the biologist. Yeah, thanks for the raid, Terry. Hey, Big J. Everybody's coming over from Catfish Terry's. Hello, Roy and Becky. Hi, Anthony. Hey, Zenny. Hey, Terry. It's Kenny. Hi, Kenny. I was wishing you would win that the bettas from Preston John because I would love to see his fish room. I hear it's really fantastic. And as soon as they said that, I figured it'd be really cool if Daniken won and could just like swing through Arizona on his way home. Hi, Muppet. And I'm going to show the cards I'm going to give away again since we're getting all kinds of people in here. So tonight, the drawings that I'm giving away is a little tree swallow, which I don't really like the drawing very well, but you know, I don't like a lot of them, so it's sitting up in a tree by its nest. So we have a tree swallow, and we have a little landscape, and we have a dorky looking camel eating some grass. And I might give away the cougar tonight, or I might hold on to it. I'm not sure, because Ginger might want it, but I'm not positive because she never answered. So, but we have this cougar, and I'll show you the other drawings I did because I'm having an auction Saturday. But I actually like pre-sold this one to Zenny because she's been wanting a bunny rabbit real bad. So I have the bunny rabbit, which is now belonging to Zen Ginger. And I have this one here, which is going to be in the auction Saturday. I wish I could get a good picture of it. It's all glare. You know what? I'm going to take it out of the plastic and show you. Because without the plastic cover, there is no glare. Yep. So there we go. That one's going to be in the auction Saturday. So I'm having a small art auction this Saturday. And that one is a little charcoal drawing. Hey, Chappie. Chappie, look. I do people. uh, so where are you at now, Kenny? Putting that back in the plastic cover. But like I say, that's for Saturday. And I'll have some more for Saturday. Probably some little cards and some little 4x6s like that one is. Illinois. Well, be careful in Illinois because it's kind of a pretty hot spot there. You're about to pass out. You're going to come help me on Saturday, though, right? Yes, you got to work in the morning, so get some sleep. My iced coffee. Yes, get some sleep so you can get to work in the morning. But thank you for stopping by. Hey, chicklets. How are you? Just walked in the house trying to figure out if someone pooped or Marley just farted. Oh, and Moonstone's talking about doggy doo-doos too. Oh, doo-doos, sorry. Hi, Playboy Cartoons. Oh my gosh, hi, Lucas. What, do I feed my fish? Oh, some kind of a tetra granule thing. Oh. You should have been here last week, Lucas. I actually gave away a drawing of one of your rainbow fish. That's what you get. I like the aquarium hoarder. That's a good little addition on your name, by the way. Actually, I haven't sent them yet, so I can show it to you. Sorry, people, I haven't sent last week's cards yet. They're all going to go out tomorrow with the ones I give away tonight. Ones that I gave away last week. Should have wore the ears, would have seen you for sure. I know, Daniken, I know. Okay, so this was a little colored pencil of one of your angelfish, Lucas. I don't know how well you can see it, but that was in last week's giveaway. And that one is going to Kiwi. And then I gave away, last week I gave away a bluebird and a Wilson's clover and actually Ginger got this one, a Shelly. That was last week's giveaway. I just haven't sent them yet. Normally I have them sent by now, but I have not gone to the post office because I cannot no longer just drive by and drop them in the box because there isn't a box. Yeah, those are drawings, and actually they're not paintings, they're all drawings, either colored pencil or charcoal. I do for the little cards, and they're originals. I give away 3 little tiny originals every live stream. Hi, Sharon. And then I also do Once a month I do an auction, and this month it's going to be this coming Saturday. And what I did for the auction so far is this one here. That's going to be in the auction. And then I did this bunny here, but Zen Ginger actually bought the bunny from me today, so he's not going to be in the auction, but there will be some more in the auction. I usually try to have at least 5 in the auction. Oh, that's right. Danny's coming to see you, or Kenny's coming to see you. That's going to be exciting. Wear ears so he can find you. Like, get yourself a set of ears and wear them, Lucas. You need to wear ears. Hi, Sharon. Who gleans what off the interweb for us and prints them off? Oh, Mooney, you know that they are real drawings. My real drawings. Shenanigans will be plenty. I can't wait. I hope you don't do a live stream too early in the morning, because your last few have been before I got up. I watch them after I get up and having my coffee. You know I can't do computers yet, too many buttons. Oh, thank you, Sharon. I'm glad you like him. I've got some more that I got some more Patreons that I got to get drawings sent to this week too. So, should we give away the first drawing for the night? Let me get a piece of paper. I know, don't hook me up with computers. And there's Mr. Bob. And where is Yazzie?
Yazzie's still eating his supper.
Oh no.
He's still having his supper. We're running late. I found one of my big salt tank filters off. I had to get that going.
Oh, that's not good.
No, but they're okay.
Are they more sensitive than freshwater fish if their filter goes off, or are they about the same?
I think they're about the same in general. It's like with freshwater, some of them, some are more so, and same with salt.
I'm going to give away a drawing right now. You came on just in time. I'm giving away the one that I don't like first, which is the tree swallow. I shouldn't have tried to draw it at such an odd angle, but it is what it is. So I'm going to write down a number. Well, first I got to write down tree swallow. And then I've got a landscape tonight. And the camel. Did you see the camel? He's really dorky looking.
Yeah, I saw it in the email.
Yeah, it's like a front-on view of him.
That was my favorite of the ones you sent out.
Yeah, he's got like major eyelashes and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to write down a number between 1 and 50 for the tree swallow. And it is a colored pencil.
Hey.
And the rules are I write down a number and everybody gets one guess when I hit start. Don't type numbers till I hit start. Everybody gets one guess, and whoever comes closest without going over wins the drawing. And I can send it anywhere in the world. It doesn't matter where you live. And if there is a tie, then we do another number guess between the people who tied. So I'm going to type start. Like I said, it's between 1 and 50. 1, 2, 3. And we'll see who won the tree swallow. Did you put in a guess, Bob?
Yes.
Or are you waiting for the camel?
I put in a guess. I think I was the first one.
Ah,
That was the winning guess.
was it the winning guess?
It was. I'm having my supper while we're doing this.
Oh, that's good. What are you having?
Cheese. Cheese. Yep.
Oh, I like cheese.
Mm-hmm. It's Swiss Walmart brand. I like it better than any of the others I've found.
It looks good to me.
It
I
is.
haven't been to Walmart since the pandemic started, though.
I've been wearing a mask for forever now.
Okay, I'm going to type stop. I hope everybody got a number in. And the number was 19, and Kiwi won it.
All right, Kiwi.
So it's a good thing I didn't send the winners out from last week yet, because I can put both of them in one card and send them. That saves me some international stamps.
That's
So
right.
cool. Congratulations, Kiwi.
Where's Kiwi? New Zealand?
Yeah. Peplin Creek says you need some Wisconsin cheese.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I like almost all cheeses, but Swiss is the best.
I was on your live stream the other night, and you said something that totally reminded me of a story that I thought I should tell, but it's one that I know you've heard before, and some of the people in here that have, like the old timers in here, have heard it before, but there's a lot of people in here that haven't, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and tell it. If anybody wants a short story.
I do.
Okay, this happened when I was Vermont Cheese Day. The story of the time Pam cut the cheese. No, Jess, but you've probably heard the story, so you can like wander off and cut the cheese if you want to. Tillamook cheese is good cheese. It is. I like Tillamook cheese. Of course, I grew up close to their factory, so. Okay, this was when I was working in Portland, Oregon as a deli manager at a Safeway store. And there was this guy that I worked with, and he was a checker. And he always, like, his shift was always early in the morning. And his name was Nick. And he was a really sweet guy. He was actually like a retired kindergarten teacher. And the rest of us in the store got really raunchy with our jokes, but Nick never said anything off color. I mean, never. Like I say, he was a retired kindergarten teacher, and he was very sweet. So anyway, Nick liked his coffee strong, and we had those packets of coffee, the Boyd coffee packets that you just rip open and pour in the machine, you know. And at that time, we had air pots. I don't know how many of you remember air pots, but I'd make the coffee and pour it into air pots and put it out for the customers every morning when I got there. But Nick liked his coffee stronger. So I started making him one air pot. I would use a pack and a half of coffee to make it a little bit stronger for him. But the air pots all just said Colombian on them. They all looked the same. So in order for him to be able to tell the difference between the regular coffee and a stronger coffee, I took a Sharpie and where it said Colombian on the air pot, I put a little heart on each side of it, right? So there's a heart. I said Colombian, and there was another heart. So I showed it to him, and told him that was the coffee that was going to be stronger within that pot. Yeah, they're like big thermoses. Yep, Jess. So anyway, so it was like we opened up at 6, and it was just about 6 o'clock in the morning, and I was making the coffee and stuff, and a few customers had just come in while I was making the coffee. And I got the coffee ready, and I stepped out of the deli, and Nick is over at the cash register, and he's got maybe 4 or 5 people are waiting in line. And I held up the 2 air pots, and I said, Nick, the coffee's ready. And I started to walk around to put the coffee down, and he's checking, and he looks up, and he says, oh, is it the one with the heart on?
I had forgotten that one.
And I just kind of, oh my God. It was like especially funny because he was so sweet, never said anything off color. And it was like Christmas. It gave me like teasing material for Nick for like the next year. And the customers started laughing, and I just kind of froze. And the customers started laughing their asses off. And he's over there, he's like turning all red, and he's going like, I said heart on it. I said heart on it. Oh my God, it was so funny. So like I say, I teased him like unmercifully after that. Like I told everybody that Nick liked a good stiff cup of coffee in the morning, and it was just, the jokes were just running wild.
Oh, here's your boy, Pam. He just saw me take my last bite. He knows he can't be up here while I'm eating. There's Pam. Yeah.
There's the Yahtzee.
He just finished his supper, and he was waiting down there. Good boy. Kim was saying she's going to take my cheese, and I said I'd get Yazzie involved.
So mature, Pam. Yes, I know. But you know me, Jess. It was hilarious. And I'm not mature. But anyway, yeah, Bob said something about a heart on something, and it reminded me of it. I forget what you were talking about, but you did say something about a heart.
You sure I said a heart on something?
Yes. But I don't remember what it was now.
Scott, thank you.
Oh, hey, Scott. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Scott. And good evening to you. You went for a midnight snack? Oh, it's only 9:30 here. Bob just finished eating some cheese, so what are you having for your midnight snack? Yazzie is so sweet. Yazzie.
I think he is. Yeah. He's a baby. Ed wouldn't agree.
He doesn't like Ed.
He doesn't like anybody, really.
Oh.
Oh, he doesn't.
I bet if you come on the camping trip, he'll like me.
He's got him some girlfriends, that's for sure, around town. He likes the young blondes. He's got one brunette.
That's not me.
No. He's got one brunette, which really surprised me.
But animals always like me. I shouldn't say that because then I'll run across one that hates me. But ever since I was even like a little kid, I remember one time we went over to one of my mom's friends' houses, and I was like 6 or 7 years old, and she had a little poodle, and she told my mom that the poodle did not like kids at all. So within like 10 minutes, I was underneath the kitchen table with a poodle in my lap. But one time I did run across the dog that bit me. It was in Montana, and we had gone to see this rancher. And this rancher was like, he was an older guy, and they had a ranch out in the middle of nowhere. And they had like no power out there. They had a generator. And during the winter time, they would go into town, which was quite a long ways, but they'd go into town about once a month for groceries on their snowmobiles. But other than that, he didn't see anybody all winter long. So we went to visit him, and we were his first like company for the spring. And we all got out of the truck and we're walking single file, and his dog came running out. It was like an Australian Shepherd, and it came running out, and it ran right past everybody and bit me on the ankle. Not hard, but he got me on the ankle. And we got in the house, and the rancher was like apologizing and stuff, and I said, it's okay. It didn't break the skin or anything. And I sat down at the kitchen table, and oh my God, this guy could talk, and he was starved for company. But the whole time we were there, that dog sat beside me with his head on my lap, like staring up at me like, I'm so sorry. And he was. I mean, the dog felt bad. Like I say, he never left my side the whole time I was there. He just sat right beside me with his head up on my knee, like looking up at me. I know it was the dog's way of apologizing to me. Hi, Griffin. Me, definitely the dog felt bad. Scott, you're creeping me out, but thank you. Yeah, I have the tastiest ankles. Liz is out of town with her mom again. And the dogs pile up on you. Aw.
That's sweet. Mine pile up on me every night. Every night.
But he used to, but he can't get up on my bed anymore. So he has his own little bed out here now. But he always used to have to sleep on top of me. Actually, he'd stretch out beside me. And then Mario sleeps on top of my feet.
It's getting harder and harder for a couple of mine to get up. So I have to help them up. And that's rough. I've thought about, I sleep on a inflated mattress anyway for my back and neck. And I thought about throwing it in the floor and just sleeping down there with them. It'd be easier for everybody.
I've got like one of those antique iron beds that sits up really high. So poor Betty can't get up on that. It's one of those antique beds where you can like slide a big box underneath of it, which I kind of like because it's a good storage area underneath the bed.
Pam Griffin lost one of his best friends today.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's a firefighter.
Oh, shoot. I'm really sorry. I think I saw something about that on Facebook. Yep, Big D, that's where the old saying came from, a 3-dog night. That saying is from, 3 dogs to keep you warm. I don't know if you've ever heard the old saying for 3-dog night, but they used to say that for a really cold night, it's a 3-dog night. Okay, Scott, try to get some sleep. Yeah, I'm really sorry to hear that, Griffin.
Amy, I have 2 for the Chihuahuas, but the Terrier and the Hound can't use them. They're too big. The dogs are too big for them. I knew you were, Kim.
Yep, that saying's out of Alaska, Lucky Dog. And it was a good band. Yep, 3-dog night.
They were good. Pam, I noticed when they were talking about when people graduated high school, we graduated the same year, but That's because my mother put me in school early. I guess she wanted my butt out of the house, probably. I wasn't going to be 6 till November 30th, and so she started me that summer, though. Illegally, I guess. I was 5. I don't know.
Yeah, I graduated in 73. Class of 73. But you're so much younger than I am.
Amy, the problem is I run into stuff like that. Okay, I run into the same stuff every day. Oh my God. Really?
Oh, Kenny got a gimbal today. One of the things I gotta do after hopefully I'll make enough money on the auction Saturday night to get my cabin taken care of at the campsite. Then I also need to get my phone turned back on. So, but I've got to go down to the Verizon store to do that. So that's going to be a little bit of a pain in the neck. I don't hardly go anywhere. And when I do, it's like masks and all that shit. So we had a big spike here the other day. And, I was like, wow. I mean, like here, like here in town. And I was like, oh, that's pretty strange. It went up like, I think like 15 or so in town in one day. And I was like, I wonder. So I looked online and yep, it was the college. Because this is a college town. And they had an outbreak in the college dorms.
I'm wearing my mask because it's just getting bad.
Yeah, it is everywhere. It is everywhere. And there's no sense taking any chances. That's how I look at it. I mean, why take a chance? Because I know the outcome would be very bad if I got it. So I just don't take any chances. Right now, I haven't had anybody in my house since this thing started. So I don't have to worry about it at home. And when I go out, I wear a mask and I have a bottle of sanitizer in my car. Night, Lori. And when I get home, I wash everything off. So, yeah.
Big D, I had a 76, but it wasn't my first car. 72 is the best choice, I think. My favorite.
My first car was a 65 Barracuda. Believe it or not.
Those were pretty cool.
Took me like a year of working in Portland. I worked in Portland at the electric company and would carpool in there. But I saved money for a year to buy myself a car. Night, lovely dog.
Ever run over anybody in that one?
No.
You know I had to ask.
I know, huh? Nope. And and this is going to be only for us old people. Bob will understand. None of you other will probably know what I'm talking about. I put a 8-track tape player in it. And then I ran the wires back to, you know what? Do you remember what a 65 Barracuda looks like? They have a great big bubble window in the back.
Yeah.
And I ran the speakers back to the back to where it was like, it would kind of echo around like a sound tunnel thing. It was pretty cool. It was really good sound.
Yeah, they were nice cars.
It was a stick shift. My first car was a stick shift. No, it didn't have push button gears, but it was a stick.
Poor man's vet.
Yep. And I put chrome wheels on it and all that stuff, and a racing stripe across the top and the like down the middle of it and over the top and then down the front.
Ooh,
Remember those stick-on racing stripes?
I would almost pay to see that.
The stripe was crooked on the top. I remember I told you about that. Like over the top of the car where you couldn't see unless you stood on your tiptoes. It had a little bit of a wave in it, but other than that, it looked good.
I remember some story about that. And I remember teasing you about the police helicopter or something.
Yeah, it was a police helicopter. That was the story. Is that I took I went to the beach when I got my vacation from work. I went to the beach, and my mom came for the weekend. And as soon as she left, she had paid for my camping for the rest of the week. So I thought, oh, this is cool. So as soon as she left, I went and cashed it out and drove to Idaho where the drinking age was 19. And after my week's vacation, I was at my mom and dad's house, and I was sitting watching TV with my dad, and the news came on, and they had just at that time they had set the speed limit on the freeways to 55 to try to save money, like gas, to try to save gas. So the speed limit was 55, and you also had to there was supposedly a gas shortage, and you had to wait in line at the gas stations, and they had it set to where they alternated days according to your license plate, even numbers and odd numbers, so you had to wait your turn to get gas. But anyway, I was sitting there watching the news with my dad, and it showed where they had done an experiment in the gorge through the Columbia River Gorge on the freeway. And what they'd done is they had two police cars side by side going 55 down the freeway. And then they had a helicopter that showed an aerial view of all the traffic piled up behind the police cars. And here's my car in the middle of it with the wavy stripe across the top. And I was sitting there with my dad, and I was like, because I was supposed to have been at the beach the whole week, you know. So I was like talking about stuff real quick to get his attention off the TV. Oh.
We're so busted.
Hi, Chubby Guppy. Hi, William. Big D says he learned to drive a stick when he bought a car at an auction, thinking that it was an automatic and it was a stick shift.
I bought one and I didn't know how to drive it. It was a 69 Volkswagen to have for a school car to commute. But I had to learn to drive it in just like the weekend. It wasn't hard.
No, they aren't hard to drive. The first one, that Barracuda, the first time I drove it though, and I just barely got a driver's license when I bought it. And I took it to St. Helens, and I came to a stop sign on a hill like that with a stick shift. You have to kind of learn to figure that out.
Yep.
And I was learning to drive it. So the car that was like behind me ended up having to back up. So because I kept killing it and trying to get it going, yeah, it kept rolling backwards.
I've been there.
Yep.
Hey, Pug. Oh, wait.
Hi, Bugs. Thanks. So yeah, that was fun. My first car, like I said, it was a Barracuda, and I took it over a cliff. So, and crunched it up pretty good.
I think they only had four gears in it, or 5 counting reverse back then.
Yeah. It was a good little car though. Till I wrecked it. ended up like against a tree, like that with the bottom up. And then when we pulled it up out of there, the whole like driver's side and everything was like had the mark of the tree.
Wow.
And then I traded it for an old car. I traded the motor for an old car, which was in a really good, really good shape. I know I've told you guys this before, but the only problem that it had was there was a problem in the electrical somewhere. So the guy that I got it from told me not to take it above 55. So my brother-in-law wanted to borrow it to go to Portland, and I told him not to take it above 55. And when he got back, he told me that it did just fine above 55. He didn't know what I was talking about, and it never started again. So my dad like went clear through the wiring trying to find it, and he told me we were just going to have to sell it because he could not find where he knew it was in the wiring, but he could not find it. So my dad put an ad in the paper to sell this car for $100, and he sold it. And he told me, he said, I think I made a mistake, because the guy showed up with a trailer to load the car onto, and he like totally babied it and covered the car with blankets and was like, gave Dad the check, and he was so excited he just about wet his pants, jumping up and down. He was so excited. So yeah, and I know you probably remember my dad sold my car, which was a 56 T-Bird in perfect shape,
I remember that.
for $100. $100. Yeah.
You couldn't buy original hubcap for that now.
No. Well, even then, I looked it up, and it was worth like 75 to 85,000 back then. Because it's definitely a collector's item. Oh no, the cat spilled your beer. No. So that was my first two cars. That's alcohol abuse, definitely.
Yep, I'd say so.
Jess's cat has a drinking problem.
Yep. Problem with her drinking. Party foul. Hold on a second. I just have to let these two big dogs out, and Yazzie will probably bark at them.
Okay. Your first car cost $500. I think for that 65 Barracuda, I still remember it cost $600. So yeah, went car shopping in Portland. My dad was pretty pissed because he kept saying he'd take me car shopping, and months and months went by, and he never found time to take me car shopping. So I went with my boyfriend at the time and went and bought a car. My dad was pretty pissed about it. Like I said, it cost me $600.
Yazzie knows the two bigger dogs have to be kenneled while they all eat because they'll steal his food. So when they come out, he usually barks after them and gets after them, chases them. Keep them in line, don't you?
Is he the boss of the house?
He thinks he is, but it's really Rico, the 18-year-old.
The boss of my house is Mario.
Yeah.
hands down. He knows he's the boss.
That's good, Amy. That's awesome. Sweat Jack Daniels and Hennessy.
You used to sweat Jack Daniels and Hennessy, but it's coffee and iced tea now. I'm having iced coffee tonight. And it might or might not have Fireball in it. Hello, Joe Coffee. He says, good evening to all you beautiful people and Bob.
I saw that. That's all right. Some of you all may not know that Joe has been premiering videos lately.
Oh, has he?
Uh-huh.
I've missed them. I'll have to make a note to go back and look.
Yeah. And I've been very kind to him on them. Honest. But that could change. Behave, Joe.
Oh,
you know,
don't try to be polite. You'll fail. You'll fail totally. Is Yazzie a frosty face?
Bob don't lie. Bob didn't lie. I don't know what a frosty face is. He's a tricolor. He's kind of a light tan and black. He's got a little white somewhere, I think under there. And he licks his tag. It drives me crazy. Yeah. Licks all the stuff off. Oh, yes.
You got a 2015 Corvette Stingray. That's nice. I have a 95 Ford F-150 with about 290,000 miles on it now.
Oh, no, he's not a frosty face. I've got a couple of them, though. I would love to have a Corvette or something like that, but I can't ride low like that anymore.
Yeah, I don't think I could either.
My hip kills me.
Somebody'd have to pull me out of it.
Look, I guilted Joe into a compliment. Thank you, Joe. Who's Pinky? Oh, that must be a reference to.
I gotta get started, get things going for the camping trip. Actually, I'm gonna have an auction Saturday, and hopefully I can pay for the renting a cabin, and then I've got to make a ramp for Buddy so he can get up into the truck.
It's looking like I'm not going to be able to come. I can't get anybody to commit to come and check on my fish. I mean, just to even come and look at them. Everybody's afraid that I'll blame them if something's wrong.
Oh,
I'm still trying. Hey, Diva.
hey Diva, you're up very late. It's good to see you in here. And I think I'm going to do a second card giveaway. So, let me see. I gave away the bird. So I think we'll do the little landscape and we'll do the camel last. So here's the landscape. Little trees and rocks. and it's a little charcoal drawing. And you write down a number. And the rules are I'm going to write down a number, and don't guess till I type start. And whoever comes closest to the number without going over wins the drawing. And you get one guess apiece. Yes, it is, Diva. Yes, it is back. And you get one guess apiece, and it doesn't matter where in the world you are, I can send it to you. So, I'd say one guess apiece, and whoever comes closest without going over, and this one's going to be between 50 and 100, and wait for me to type start. I've got to think of a number.
Daniel.
What?
I'm talking to the dog, fussing at the dog. Daniel.
Okay, so between 50. Oh my God, thank you, Diva. You didn't need to do that. Thank you.
Somebody got my number.
Did you get your number in, Bob?
Yes.
Oh, Diva, that'll be nice. But no hurry. Whenever you get to it, don't worry about it. You don't even need to send it, you know. Miles, it's between 50 and 100.
I got you. Oh, somebody got my number again.
Okay, good night, Diva. Love you.
Good night, Diva.
Thank you for the super chat. Okay, is everybody about done? I'm going to type stop. Oh, that's cool, Sand Creek or Amy. I have never tried that before. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Okay. So the number is number 55. And still, yeah, is Stillnor is the winner.
Congratulations, Still.
Congratulations, yes. So what you need to do is send me an email with your mailing address, because I know I don't have yours. And I'm going to put out my email. And I would copy and paste my email, like saying, send me your blueberry and a pecan. Wow. Send me your mailing address, and if you can, do it tonight so that because I'm going to be going to the post office in the morning.
This is the same as mine.
It's the same as yours.
Yep.
That's your football number. Well, it was a good guess.
It was the year I was born.
Yeah, me too. So yeah, cut and paste my email address and send me your mailing address.
Amy, what were we talking about the other day? I was waiting to get that MRI or something, and we were talking, and then they came for me. You were looking for a link to something, and I forgot to check afterward. Imagine that, after the MRI, I forgot to check back to see if you got it. I just now thought of it.
Have a good night, Roxanne. Thank you for coming in. Candy, oh my God, I haven't seen you for a while.
Hey, Candy. Oh, I know what it was. I remember, Amy. Never mind. Candy, every time I see that picture, you look too thin to me.
I know, I can tell she's lost a lot of weight.
Well, I'm wondering if she's getting thinner. I hope not. And good to see you.
I need to lose some weight, but I generally don't worry too much about it. But if I lose weight, my face always gets like really skinny, and then I'll look like I'm 99 years old. So, Ginger Graves, hi. Just found paradise fish fry, plus my betta, I'm not going to try to pronounce that, is holding. And Bob's rainbow cichlids are raising a poop ton of babies.
I warned you, Ginger. I've never known anybody that had paradise fish fry.
Yeah, I need to lose weight, but I'm not. I mean, I'm fat, but I don't really worry too much about it. I mean, I'm old too. And like I said, if I went to a bunch of trouble to lose weight, the first place I'm going to lose it is my face, and then I'm going to look like I'm 99 years old.
You're still pretty, Candy, but I'm just used to you not being so thin.
And I don't know if you guys
Is that a thing
or not. I'll show you my shirt. It says "Fatties Against Fascism." There we go.
Pretty cool.
So embrace it. I'm fat and I embrace it.
Do you see what your sweet little friend's doing?
Oh, what's he looking?
He's doing what he's not supposed to do because he gets his nails caught in that. It's his tag.
Oh.
He likes to lick his tag. He's obsessed with it. He wakes me up some nights doing that. Yazzie, stop it. Yazzie, stop. Okay. You know what I was saying. Here. Let's put it back here with me. Yeah.
Round is a shape, so you're in shape. Damn right. Yep.
Oh, Big J has paradise fish fry? Why didn't I know that? I watch his videos.
Ginger, I've got this card here. Actually, I gave away this one tonight, and I gave away this bird tonight. It's a tree sparrow, and I'm going to give away this camel last. But I also have that cougar, and if you want it, let me know. If you don't, I'll give it away on Saturday's stream, because I'm streaming Saturday night. Is going to be my art auction night.
Why don't you auction it instead of giving it away?
Well, I could, but I usually like to have some giveaways too. Because you know me, if I don't have a giveaway, then I feel kind of guilty about it.
I don't know, Kim.
So anyway, Ginger, let me know.
He's pretty laid back.
Do I know how many cards I've shared thus far? I don't know exactly. I'd have to go back and look, but I know it's well over 100. Yes, she wants it. Okay.
Was that even a question?
Yeah, I know that it's been like, because last time I counted, it was like 84 or something like that. And that's been probably a month ago. So I know it's over 100 now. Hello,
Ginger,
Zeppeli News.
who? Oh, Zeppelin.
I'm probably totally pronouncing that wrong, but hey, you know, I'm old, so I do what I want. Camel slobber close up is cool. Yeah, it's not like a great piece of art, but I had fun doing it. It's kind of an odd angle, and he's got his mouth all twisted up eating grass. And I did it with which is also a little bit different, but I think it turned out okay. I did the camel in charcoal, but then I decided to use colored pencil on the grass. So that's kind of an odd way to do it, but it was fun. It was fun to do that.
I love its eyes. Not just the eyelashes, but its eyeballs are glossy and
Camels have the neatest eyes. The neatest eyes in the world.
nasty spit, I hear.
Yeah, I've never been spit on one. That one is there's a guy that comes out to the bear place when they do their gala, and he brings some camels out and like gives camel rides, and that's one of his camels.
Oh. I was going to ask you something, Ginger, but I can't remember. It was about something. I said I need to ask Ginger. It was, I think, in my live stream today. And I said I need to ask Ginger Graves, but I don't remember what it was. So it would have been about axolotls or something.
Oh no! Candy was spit on by a camel. I've heard they will spit on you if they get upset with you. But I drew. I did one drawing. He came out for the gala or big fundraiser. They do a big fundraiser every year, and he came out with his camels. And I when I was sitting there working over the like a week or so later, I drew one of his camels, his camel Butter. And Amy, who runs the bear place, she bought it from me and gave it to him because I guess it was his favorite camel. And he took my drawing. He asked me permission before he did it, but he got my drawing tattooed on his arm of his camel. So that was kind of different.
Holly, I don't remember. I'm not even sure it was about axolotl. I don't think it was about them. It was just something that was a Ginger thing. I have to go back and watch it probably to remember what it was. Andy, that's nasty. A cow calf licked my feet.
Cow calves are like, have you ever bottle fed a calf? They slobber big time, like really big time. But for everybody that's going to on the camping trip, we are going to go see the bears one day. One of the days we'll go see the bears and then maybe swing through Yellowstone on the way home if we get there early enough.
Joe, you don't sound like you were disgusted by it at all.
Yeah, but if you bottle feed like a dozen calves, then you're going to end up with slobber all over you.
You know who has really long tongues? It's giraffes. Think about their long face, and man, I was giving some food to one time, and it like wrapped its tongue around my hand. Freaked me out.
Do we know who is coming for sure? Not a lot, because a lot of people have canceled because of the pandemic, and like Jeff's shrimp granny was coming, but she's got something else that come up, and Pie's not coming this year because he had another trip come up with his family. But we have Ginger is coming for sure, and Danny and Kenny are coming for sure, and Bob's trying to find someone to take care of his fish, so we don't know about that yet. I know, Ty. Yeah, he had something come up to her on the same weekend, so he's not going to be. Jesse, are you serious? Are you coming? I wish, yeah. I would be so excited. And I think Priscilla's going to come up at least a couple days. So you aren't going to be there until Saturday. That's okay. I'm gonna stay through Monday night. So
Does that include picking me up, Ginger? Stop.
yes, you need to come, Moonstone. But yeah, then Dan Slee had to cancel because he has to. All of his office is working remote, and he's got to like go in every morning and like get everybody going on the computers, so he can't come this year, and that's because of the pandemic too. So that's sad. And Big D can't come, which I don't blame him because he won't get on a plane right now, and I totally don't blame him.
Kim, you can get a cabin. You don't have to have a tent.
Yep, I'm gonna get a cabin because I can't sleep on the ground anymore. Yes, Jesse's full of shit. He just wanted to see us get all excited for a few minutes. But yeah, not a big crowd this year because people are having to cancel. But Danny's going to be fun, and Kenny's going to come up for a day or two, and Ginger, and Priscilla probably, so it's totally going to be fun. And maybe Bob, and Ed was talking about it, but I don't know if he still is or not.
I don't know what Ed's going to do. He's probably lurking in here. If so, I'll put a little pressure on him. I asked him if I could video his fish room, the long-awaited video of his fish room.
Yeah.
Well, this Sunday when we live stream, and he said he didn't know yet. That's the longest fish room built ever. Jeez,
yeah, the single cabins I gotta get mine reserved. Hopefully they still have some, because that's what I usually get, Ginger. But they've got like a queen size bed and 2 bunk beds, and they aren't that bad. And they've all got like a little porch with a swing on it, and a little campfire thing, and a picnic table. And you got to bring your own bedding though, because the mattresses are just thin plastic covered mattresses, and you got to bring your own bedding. The windows open up to let in air, and they've usually got air conditioner or heater in them too, so they aren't bad. They aren't bad.
Can we get a mod to put that link in here for the Facebook page?
Oh yeah, the Facebook camping page. You guys need to join that.
Can we get a mod to do that?
Oh, and they've got at least one plug-in and a little like wooden shelf, because I know I always take a coffee pot that I can plug in and have my coffee in the morning. And then they're not very far from the bathroom and showers, so it's just like right across the road to the bathroom.
No! Watching Rosie.
Okay, Griffin. Good, good. Let me see if I got it still more. Still in ya. I hope you cut and pasted. Let me refresh my email. Yes, I got it. Yay. Oh, yeah, and of course, Candy's going to be there because she lives there. And my son will probably come down at least 1 or 2 nights because he also lives in Billings.
All right, still sent your email.
Yep, I got it.
You got it. I'm behind. I didn't think I was lagging. I shouldn't be.
So you need to come, Bob, because it's going to be all of us girls are going to be there.
I know it. Well, that would be great. Well, see, being a nurse, I always worked with women. Always. It was rare. It was a man, so I love that.
And I got to get my phone turned on so I can do a live stream around the campfire. I don't know if there's any native fish. It's probably too cold for most fish. It's Yellowstone River is right by the campsite, but the Yellowstone River freezes every winter, and I mean, sometimes it'll freeze all the way across. So I'm sure there's big fish like bass and trout and that kind of stuff, but I don't know if there's any small fish at all.
Don't get
Boxer Bob goes to camp. Oh my God! If Bob can come, that would be the title for my live stream. Boxer Bob goes to camp.
Well,
that would be perfect.
You could just set up an effigy of me and maybe put a speaker in it, and I'll pretend to be that. If I don't.
Of course, the other name, I might have to do more than one live stream because when Danny and I get together, we really got to do a Punch Danik stream. Okay, Jesse. See you later. I'll see you at the camping trip. I hope that the cabins aren't all booked out. I'd be pretty sad. I would have to find something else to do. Let me see. I'm going to check real quick, so you guys excuse me for just a minute. Because I have not booked a cabin yet. I'm going to do it after my my art auction Saturday that's what my art auction is for. September 11th. not staying in the big cabin. There's the little cabins. Okay, it's asking me for reservations, so obviously they're still going to open. So Saturday I will hopefully book a cabin. Yep, I gave away 2. I've still got 1 left, which I'll be giving away in about 40 minutes. And the one that I have left to give away is a Dorky Camel.
That's the one I was waiting to win.
It was kind of fun to do. Like I did it in charcoal, and then I did the grass in colored pencil, which is kind of an odd combination, but I think it turned out okay. Hey, Kevin. Yes, it is hot. It's been really hot here. And I don't have air conditioning, so I've been kind of miserable. You're just a hater right now? Oh, thank you, Bob.
Orange beard.
What the heck is that guy doing?
I don't know what it is, but I thought it had some cute drawers on, so.
Yeah, I like the boxers.
Somebody I sent that to one time, I think it was it John on KG Tropical? Somebody I was modding too. They said Kaylor's laughing his ass off about something. I'm like, oh God, I just gave you $10.
I
I remember who it was.
I like that one. I haven't seen that one before.
On the floor laughing. There's
Hey,
Priscilla.
Priscilla. Are you still planning on coming up for the camping trip, Priscilla? We've got Danny from Daniken, and Kenny's coming for a couple days, and Ginger's coming, and me, and of course, Candy will be there, and my son will be there.
Good night, Janice.
Good night, Janice. Oh, you gotta like put in your time off now so you get it. So they can get someone to cover for a couple days. And Bob might come if he can figure it out. I hope so. And I'm not sure about Ed. He was talking about it earlier in the year, but he said it depended on something about one of his nephews and when he was going to be having surgery. Porter potties. There's big bathrooms with showers and everything.
Of all the things that you might want to know about, Kevin wants to know about the defecation facilities.
Well, of course. Oh no, Mooney. Yep, Priscilla, let them know you're taking 2 days off, or 2 or 3 days off. It's the 11th to the 14th, but you could come up for however long you can. Oh, that's cool, Benny. Can somebody throw up the Carlos's PayPal link because he needs a little bit of help if anybody is in a position to help him and his family.
Oh, Candy, do you still have that link? I've been here searching for that. Damn it, it's a PayPal. That's why I can't find it.
Yeah, it's under PayPal.
I keep looking at GoFundMe and calling it GoFundMe. Is she gone? She would have said goodnight. We can get it in here once I can save it. Forgot to save it a while ago.
There, she's got it.
And let me see if it'll work for me now too. So aggravating.
And someone threw it up too. Yep, that's for Carlos over DPK, who is a wonderful person, and he's in a spot of trouble right now financially and needs a little bit of our help.
See, when PayPal pops up, it automatically populates it all for me, and it should just log me right in. Yep, that's all correct, but it won't do it. Now, if it does it, so it's my phone is the issue. It's logging me right in. It's my phone that's the issue. Okay. It says he's got 715, so he's getting some donations.
Oh, good. Good, good.
Yeah.
Anyone got tire money? No. I need new tires on the front of my truck, but I don't know if I'm going to get it before the camping trip, so I might just drive up there with Baldies. Oh, I could auction the Camel off, but I think I'll give them away tonight. I'll have some more for the auction on Saturday night. My auction's Saturday night, guys.
11 o'clock.
I'm going to start at 8 my time, so it'll be at 10.
It'll still be 11, won't it? Wait, you're 2 hours behind?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I'm starting Saturday night an hour earlier because there's a nobody streaming at that time, so. And I'll auction, and I'll have some giveaways then, and I should have like 4 or 5 drawings to sell.
Oh, no, he doesn't have 750. Never mind that.
Oh.
That's what it's telling me about PayPal balance, whatever that is. Stupid.
You need to move the harlequins out of your ram breeding planted tank. Yes, it is somewhat difficult to catch fish out of a planted tank. At times, almost impossible. One time, and only one time, I had a real easy time moving fish. I had some Kubota Rasboras, and I had them in a 29-gallon tank, and I wanted to move them into a 40. So the thing with them is the 29-gallon tank, if I turned off their light at night and still had the lights on the tanks that were beside them, they would crash into the glass. Like, they would panic and hit the side of the glass towards the light. So what I ended up doing was getting a light that has the blue night light on it. So I would like turn off the light but leave the blue one on. So then they wouldn't panic and crash into the tank side. when I went to move them, I got this brilliant idea that actually worked really good. I put a big net on the side of the tank that they like to crash into, like a little ways away from it. And when I turned off the light, they all went like dashing over there towards the light. And I just scooped them all up in one time, and I had them all. It was cool. I thought it was semi-brilliant. And you guys aren't even impressed, are you?
I am. I think this is going to let me do this. I got my pressure up a while ago trying to make a donation, and okay. Rico, I'm going to knock you out.
Is that Rico barking?
He wants me to put him on the bed.
Oh.
Let's see. Look at this. Can you see him?
Yes.
He's been laying there on that towel, and now he's ready to go to bed. Rico, that's your little crooked neck.
Yeah.
Hold on a minute. Let me get this done while it's working for me. Here, Yazzie, can I sit you down beside me? There we go. I thought there was an option on here that you send it to friends or family or something.
Okay, Joe Poppy. See you later.
Stop. Yazzie, stop. All right, it went. Finally. So it's my phone. I couldn't get it to work on my phone. It kept telling me it was the wrong password, and I knew it wasn't. Crazy thing.
It's a little bit late to try to do an auction.
Good night, Joe. Wow.
But I could throw in like one card for auction Saturday night with whatever I make going to Carlos. I could do that on Saturday night.
Why is it too late to do an auction now? We've got 30 minutes.
Well, I don't know if enough people are in here. Let me see, 33 people. What do you guys think? Should I auction off the camel and donate the money to Carlos?
See you, Ronan.
It's up to you guys, or I can give it away. And I could like make a card for Saturday night and do one for Saturday night for Carlos, mixed in with my other auction stuff.
That's a plan too.
Yeah, that's actually a good plan. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Do it Saturday when more people are here.
That makes sense.
I think I'm going to do that. I'll do one card just specially for that. That would be cool.
So you're going to give that one away?
So I'll give the camel away here in a little while, yeah. Yep, I'm going to do that on Saturday night. Mixed in with my other auction stuff, I'm going to have one card for the proceeds to go to Carlos.
What are you going to do for him? A fish?
I don't know yet. I'll see. I'll make it a good one that people will want, so we'll get some money for it.
Well, I might as well just win this one instead of auction it, getting it in auction.
Yep, you got to win this one. The camel, I'll do it in about 15 minutes. We'll give away the camel.
He's gone back to sleep now after all that fuss he was making in his little town.
Yep. Another 15 minutes. Yeah. I think Benny likes to stream right after me, so we'll be ending the stream at 11, and we'll do the last giveaway a little bit before then.
Yeah, he said he might see some of us in 30 minutes, so he's planning on it.
Carlos is just in a bad spot right now with his house and all that stuff, so we're trying to help him out a little bit. But yeah, Saturday night I'll have one special auction card for Carlos. But if anybody wants to help him, Candy or Priscilla can throw out the link again, which is a PayPal link.
Or Bob can.
Oh, there you go. Yes, Carlos is a really good guy. And
Yeah,
if
he
you
is.
could help him, if I could help him, I would. He's got a really big heart, and he's done a lot of people's logos for him for free, and he's been around forever.
Mine too, Jess.
So yeah, if you can help him, please do. And like I say, Saturday night I'll have one card for auction where the proceeds will go to Carlos. I don't know if you don't use PayPal. I'm not sure how you could do it. Okay, Mooney. You don't want to wait around another 15 minutes for the last giveaway?
Shh, let her go. That increases my odds. Good night, Kim. She won't go now. Jess was thinking the same thing.
Yes, if I was there, I would be kissing all the puppies. All the puppies, I'd have them all gathered up.
We're going to have those 8 Chihuahua puppies any minute at the park.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yep. She's getting so huge, bless her heart. And she lays down, she lays on her side or her back. I don't blame her.
Do you have anybody checking on her at night?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's got at least another week, maybe a week and a half. But one of the volunteers I went by today to do take some flea medicine or something from the vet. And the volunteer said, I finally felt one of them in there. I think it was their head. Yep. Because I felt them rubbing against my hand Saturday night when I was there. We got a Chihuahua that came in, actually her and her 2 puppies, one's 2 years and one's 3 years. So they all went to get spayed and neutered. And they called me when they got Mom on the table and said she's got 8 puppies. And what do you want to do? And I said, put them back, put them back. They had already pulled out her uterus, they said. I said, put them back. I don't want that on me. So she healed up nicely, but she's still got her little shave prepped down there and everything. She's a pretty little dog. We're going to have to do some special fundraising. It'll be $400 to $500 each puppy just to vet them, and 8 puppies. So it's always something, but it's a good cause. Yeah, with PayPal, I think you can. It's in your account, I believe, isn't it?
Yep. And PayPal doesn't. If you do it to friends and family, it doesn't take out any money. Whereas GoFundMe does take money out.
Well, that's what I was saying. I couldn't find that friends and family on there. Favorite loach. Are you asking me my favorite loach? I think he's kidding because he knows how I feel about that what's your favorite fish question. Who gives a damn? I mean, really. I made the mistake of telling Ro that, so she tells everybody. It was at that Knoxville meetup thing. Ed was asking people, what's your favorite fish? He was videoing. I'm like, who gives a damn, Ro? I mean, I don't care what your favorite fish is, you know. I wasn't feeling good that day.
You're so mean, Bob.
I know it. I'm working on it.
If anybody hasn't watched Bob sitting in a Walmart parking lot,
oh my God,
talking about everybody walking by, you've genuinely missed something.
But they're looking at me like, what's your problem, you know? They're giving it right back to me, I can tell. Not Rainbow's Truth. My favorite loach is a clown loach because they play dead. That they do. If I had to pick a loach, it would be the golden loaches because they get so big and they're so hardy and they live a long time.
Yep. So I think when I set up my Saturday stream, I'm going to put it in the description that we're going to be doing one for Carlos too.
Pam, what's your favorite loach?
I don't really have a favorite. The only ones I've ever had before were the clown loaches.
That's Kevin's favorite. What a Small World.
Okay, is everybody ready to do the camel? A little drawing of the camel. Let's see if I can get it where it's not too blurry. And he is in charcoal with green and brown colored pencil for the grass. Hanging out of his mouth. So that's what we're going to do now. That's the last one for the night.
Unfiltered.
Camel unfiltered. And I think we'll do a number between 1 and 50. And the rules are you get one guess, and whoever comes closest without going over wins the card, wins the drawing. And if there's a tie, we do a tiebreaker between the people who tie. And I can ship it anywhere. And I think that's it. So I'm going to write down the number between 1 and 50.
What is the number?
I'm not telling you.
Oh, there's Zen. I knew she was lurking. So now it just went back up.
Wait for me to type start.
I got this. We got you guys. Low numbers. If it's 33 this time and Kim took my 33, I'm going to be unhappy. Rico said he didn't have time for no YouTube foolishness. He's wanting to go to bed. There he is. Here's Rico. His silver face and his 5 teeth. Yeah, he's a baby. He's a baby. Rico. Baby.
Oh, there's Rico.
The boss. He sleeps on a pillow right by my pillow, don't you? Yeah. He inherited Toby's collar when Toby passed. Leslie, let's let you go on the bed too. Y'all are wearing me out with all this yapping. Wearing me out. No, I can't put up with all that. Go lay down. Good boy. Gift card is a good idea.
Everybody got their numbers in? I'm going to type stop. Okay, so the number is number 23.
Oh, so close.
Ginger was really close, but Hugs Tanks got it right off the bat, first number out. So congratulations, Hugs Tanks. And you need to send me your mailing address, hopefully tonight, because I'm going to the post office in the morning. And I will throw out my email address. Email me your mailing address. And cut and paste it. I say try to do it tonight because I do plan on going to the post office in the morning. If you don't get it tonight, it'll just go out next time I go. But I am going in the morning, so tonight would be really good. And congratulations. You won the camel.
Oh, you got a lag on your phone, Scott?
Oh, I gotta write down that Ginger's getting the cougar.
How come Ginger got to buy the cougar?
Because as soon as I posted it, she said she wanted it, but she had to wait till payday, so I held it for her. And I know you were probably thinking the same thing as me, but I'm not going to say it.
Well, no, I was thinking I wanted the camel as soon as I saw it. But I didn't tell you, did I? I'm just choosing.
Well, yeah,
did.
if you would have told me,
I
like,
know.
if you, like, when I posted on Patreon, if you write underneath that you want it, then that's it.
So you snooze, you lose.
Yeah.
Fast forward. Oh, she just said stop, Scott. Oh, so you still don't know who won, do you?
Oh, a ham sandwich sounds good.
It does. For me, it's going to have to be chicken strips and scrambled eggs on a sandwich, yeah. On a sandwich. What, Ginger? What now? I wish I could remember what I was going to ask you. It's aggravating. No, it wasn't salt water. Yes, with mustard and mayo. Actually, my mayo was out of date, so I was afraid to try it. It's probably fine.
I like the spicy mustard is the best. In fact, right now I have some mustard that's like horseradish mustard.
Yeah, that's good.
Hi, Lazarus.
See, it's a good thing I didn't show Kevin what kind of Dolby was my favorite. Blake's needing our help. He's posted a video that says I need your help. Oh, I ate my cheese. I could have had that on my sandwich.
Stadium mustard from Ohio? Huh. Is it like a Dijon mustard? Hot English mustard. That sounds good.
Do they have a stadium in Ohio? I mean, like a famous stadium?
I know. I was just sitting here thinking I might have to make me a wrap. 'Cause I don't usually do bread, but I have some tortillas. So
I've got a frozen breakfast wrap. I'm glad you said that. I forgot that. Microwave? Yeah. I don't have to cook or anything. They have famous stadium mustard. Candy's being evasive. Dodgy.
okay, I got your address. Hugs. Oh, Kevin, everything sounds dirty to you.
You know what's really good on mustard, with mustard on it, is those hot, like big pretzels that you can buy on the street. Probably like Chicago. I New York, when I lived there, you could get them. The street vendors have them. They squirt mustard on them or whatever you want on them. God, those are good. Thank you, Andican.
You know, when I was in California, we went to a place in LA that had like stadium hot dogs.
Oh,
It was good.
wrong key. They had those Nathan's famous hot dogs when I lived in New York. They were pretty good. You can buy them in the grocery store, but I don't think they'd be the same. Yep, biscuits and yellow mustard. Mustard's good on everything.
Yeah, these hot dogs were pretty good. It was just nothing. It was like a little shed type thing that sold the hot dogs, and there was like a long line of people waiting to get them. Dodger dogs. That's what they were.
Springfield, Ohio, or Massachusetts, Holly? Yeah, we have a candy factory here. M&M Mars has a big factory here in Cleveland. And they have a nature park, like a place to a dog park, like right beside it. It's maddening to smell all that chocolate. Kim's wanting you to make some prints.
How do you get a chocolate factory close to you? It's like when I was growing up in Scappoose, we had Steinfeld sauerkraut factory next to our house.
Oh, I love sauerkraut.
And it stunk bad.
I love sauerkraut.
Terrible.
You know what's really bad is like 2 years on the board at the ARC. One of my vice presidents, I say the ARC's vice president because I was the president then, also was George, and Kathy, and their little girl's name was Reagan. Anyway, he was he was over personnel there. And so we could meet there sometimes, and they always had huge bowls of candy to give away and all that. And he would bring candy to meetings. Oh my God. I was thin back then, and I practiced restraint. I wouldn't now. I mean, I wouldn't touch it, candy. Not being diabetic, I would never touch it.
Kevin says he's testing the waters to see where the limit is before I get put in time out. On my live streams, you've got a lot of leeway.
I don't know. I've got my index finger on the button, on the dots. I don't see what he did. I was just trying to see what he said.
He was just talking about big winners.
I saw that.
No, we were just talking about hot dogs, Griffin, and candy. I've never had a deep fried candy bar. I've heard that people do it, but I've never tried it. Oh no, bugs.
Gosh. Kevin, if you're on medication for diabetes, though, you can control it.
About a year ago, I went to the pound. I was looking at their dogs. They had the most beautiful, it was a purebred dog too. It was a female boxer. And she was gorgeous. But they wouldn't adopt her out to anybody with a cat or a small animal because the reason she was there was because the people also had a Chihuahua and she had grabbed it and shook it. So they took the boxer to the pound, and oh my gosh, she was so pretty. But I couldn't adopt her because of my cats. Night, Jessica.
You don't think Mario would let her do anything to him?
Oh no, Mario would put that dog in, but you know they won't even give you a chance to. They ask you if you have a cat, and it's like, nope, can't get that one. They don't know Mario, but you know.
Right. I can just see Mario whispering in its ear, which eye do you want me to put out first? Benny's back, so we've got 1 minute, it looks like.
Yep. Then Benny's going to have a stream. So I'm going to shut it down and tell everybody good night.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you for coming up with me, Bob.
Thank
you for the super chat. And thank you for everybody that super chatted. And remember, Saturday night, I'm going to have an auction to raise some money to go camping. And I'm going to have a drawing there to raise some money for Carl's group. So Saturday night at 8 o'clock my time, which is 10 o'clock Eastern, we'll have an auction. So we'll see y'all Saturday night. Love you guys. Bye.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.